received a letter in the mail like these from your healthcare provider explaining what services will and will not be covered prior to an upcoming checkup. Several patients were surprised by these recent notifications, so we sent WBTV's On Your Side health reporter, Christy O'Connor, to find out the purpose behind the letters. She joins us now live to explain the patient's concerns and what one hospital says is behind the message. Christy?
Yeah, Jamie, a patient of Atrium Health showed me this letter that she received about a week before her annual exam. And I reached out to Atrium Health. They said they've been sending letters out like this for years. Novant Health told me it's common practice in their system as well. And yet the message within this letter isn't sitting well with some patients. About a week before Rachel Nord's annual exam, she got a letter from Atrium Health listing what's covered under a wellness visit. It included a longer list of things that would either cost more or require a separate appointment if it was addressed during the visit.
I thought it was very understandable for some of it, including things that weren't related to the specific doctor I was visiting. But there were a few things under there that I thought were just a given to be able to talk about with that doctor. So I was a little surprised.
She took her frustrations to a local mom's Facebook group and found she wasn't alone. She got more than 100 comments in response. Stacy Dixon was one of those who responded. She says it's made her second guess what she shares during visits.
I shouldn't have to walk out of there and worry what the tally is for my bill. So that would cause me not to maybe ask questions that I have concerns about.
I asked Atrium Health about the letter. They said they've been sending letters like this one for at least 5 years. In an email exchange, a spokesperson said in part, a patient can certainly ask any questions they would like. If they come in for a well annual visit, it is coded as such. This is a positive letter, sharing with patients what constitutes an annual visit so they are not surprised by any charges that their insurance health plan may not cover if there are any diagnostic charges. Still, some say it's causing a disconnect between physicians and patients.
I feel like the insurance is what is driving everything from the hospitals to the doctors.
Now, one concern Rachel Nord had in that letter, it was listed under the questions that would not be covered under preventative care were gynecological issues, even though she was going to an OBGYN doctor. So I reached out to Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina as well and asked specifically about that part of that letter, and they gave me a statement which reads in part, quote, providers are responsible for determining if something is billed as preventative or non-preventative. Blue Cross North Carolina processes claims based on how providers submit them to us. We cover preventative services as defined by the Affordable Care Act at 100% if that's the way the claim is submitted. Services that are not considered to be preventative under the ACA will process in accordance with the members' benefits. You can read Blue Cross Blue Shield's full statement as well as more information that Atrium Health provided to me about these letters at our website at WBTV.com. Reporting in Fort Mill, I'm Christy O'Connor, WBTV on your side.
Certainly a complicated system. Christy,